If you're building the privacy policy, terms of service, and about pages that are essential for trust, compliance, and platform requirements, watch this video first. I'll show you how to generate professional text for these pages quickly and for free. No lawyer needed. Let's go. So the three pages that are most important for your website are your privacy policy page, which tells visitors what data you collect and how you use it. Next is the terms of service, or the TOS. Sometimes it's called terms and conditions, but this sets the rules for using your site, products, and services. And then the about page tells your story, your personal story, or your company's story, and builds trust with your visitors. These pages protect you and make your business look professional. And the good news? You can create strong first drafts in just minutes. The easiest free method is AI tools like ChatGPT, and that's the one I have up on the screen here, but there's also Grok or Claude. There's many of them. I can give you some good prompts to use in order to get the text you're looking for. Just request them in the comments section and I'll get them to you. These are the plans that you get for ChatGPT. If you want to upgrade from the free plan to the plus plan, there's the price. See all the plans. They have a whole bunch of plans here, so you can go through this. This is just for ChatGPT, but again, there are others. There's Grok and there's Claude and there's many others. Now the key is that once you get one of these, you have to begin by asking something. It says ask anything. This is ChatGPT, but they're all pretty similar. And you have to ask a question. Those are called prompts. You are going to prompt your AI program to tell you what you want. So you're going to basically prompt them and say that you want to get the text for these pages. And again, I can give you some good prompts to use in order to get the exact text that you're looking for. And if you go in the comments and ask me for it, I'll get those to you. Now, if you want more structured templates, there are some tools you can use, but they're not all free. And in fact, most of them are not, or the free ones have a lot of limitations to them. But there are some. For instance, Terms Feed is the one that we're looking at right here. And you see that they'll give you privacy compliance pages all in one place. They give you privacy policy generator. They'll give you terms and conditions generator, privacy consent. These are cookies and embedded content. There's a lot of things that they'll give you. But again, most of these things you're going to be paying for. Sometimes they'll give you a free sample of something that you could use in a limited way. But basically, you're going to be paying for these things. Now, Termly is the same sort of thing. It has policy generators here, the privacy policy, the terms and conditions generator, which we're calling terms of service, the TOS, and all these other things. They'll give you all these things. But again, even though you'll get something free here and there, basically you're going to be paying for these things. Then there's one called Free Privacy Policy, and the word free makes you think that it's free, and some of it is free. But for the most part, even though these say Free Privacy Policy Generator, Free Terms and Conditions Generator, all these free, if I remember correctly, you only get one item here to use for free, and you can only use it for a certain number of views, and then you have to start paying for it. But if you get one of them, then the other ones you have to pay for. So these are all good choices, though. These are ways to get your policy pages, your privacy pages, all your legal pages done, and pretty accurate if you want to pay a little bit of money for those. Usually it's a monthly fee. Now I want to give you an important warning about all the legal page text generation, and that is that they're starting templates only. They're not meant to be a final version of what you need on your website, but they will get you started, and you have to work on them to conform them to exactly what you need and to reflect your specific website's requirements and needs. So don't just think that you're going to put up some text there for your privacy pages and that's it. You got to work on them a little bit, and you got to check on them, and you have to keep them updated. But you do need to have these pages, so it's good to start somewhere. And I've given you some ideas here. The best ways to get the text for your legal pages, again, AI is an excellent way to do it. And then I've given you several paid services and free services that you can use. Now, after you've generated the text for these pages, you got to copy it onto some kind of a Word document or into a page editor of some sort. In system.io, which I use, the text editor is where you would put these things. You just open the page and you copy and paste the text into those. But whatever text editor you're using, whether it's system.io or something other than that, you need to get that text in there and then apply heading styles. This improves the readability on mobile sites and helps a lot with on-page SEO. So make sure you use some of those H2 and H3 headings to kind of separate things. And then you want to keep your legal pages to between 800 and 2,000 words generally. Use short paragraphs. Use bullet points so it doesn't feel overwhelming on smaller screens. And that gives you a lot of white space so that people can read it easily. For the About page, this is your opportunity to humanize your business. Take your time with this. Let people really know about you and how you came to doing what you do. Add any photos or team images that you might use in system.io or whatever page editor you're using after pasting the text. So you go to your page editor, you paste the text, and then you add the photos. And that, again, builds up the About Me page to humanize it so people start to get to know, like, and trust you. And then, of course, it's always important to check your legal pages, as with any pages, on mobile before you publish them. This is easy in system.io, but other page creators may require some more effort, but they all will usually allow you some way of seeing what it will look like on mobile before you publish them. And this is important because most people, or many people anyway, are doing business now on their phones rather than their computers. And then finally, you're going to need to link all these legal pages onto one simple footer that you can then use for all your web pages. That same footer you'll use on all your web pages. You can see exactly how I do this inside of system.io on some of my other videos that I'll link to in the description below. Now remember, just because you have some free programs out there that will give you these texts, like free privacy policy, for instance, it's only giving you basic coverage when you get it for free. The free option includes a simple privacy policy suitable for basic personal sites, but it omits specialized legal clauses. It also gives you a lot of upsells at checkout very often, so as you go through the generator questions, the text generator questions, you're going to be prompted to pay extra to include major compliance disclosures like GDPR, CCPA, or professional liability protection. So that's another limitation to the so-called free generators. And finally, you're going to be missing some protection. A truly free policy often fails to meet strict legal requirements for commercial or data collecting websites. So once you get going in your business, and if you really need legal protection, you're going to have to go and consult an attorney at that point in time and have them go over your pages and make sure that they're compliant with what you need to protect you. So remember, these are strong starting templates, but review them against your actual practices. You may find that you need to consult a lawyer if you have a complex or high-risk business. You now have everything you need to create great text and integrate it smoothly into your page editor, whether that's system.io like the one I use, or something else. Drop a comment. Which page are you creating first? Like and subscribe to my channel for more beginner tutorials. And check my other videos to see exactly how I added these pages inside of funnels and website pages inside of system.io specifically. Now, go update your pages and build with confidence. See you in the next time. Thanks for watching.